In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
Say studying Midsummer as a cave.
We're talking about a scary movie
that I haven't seen, so I don't care.
Welcome back to Chaotic Amateurs. I'm your semi-host for these next couple of sessions, and semi-DM Bentley Michaels. To my left, I have
Alex. Milo is Ren.
Rhett as Dark Dragonsbane.
Dash is Paleocean Earth.
Caleb as Cinder.
Oh, and last time, ladies and gentlemen, they fought some stuff. They went through some more caves. They were like, which cave goes where? Does that make us fall? Who knows? Are those rocks real? I don't know. Let's all argue about stuff. And that's where we're at.
Sounds like most games.
And let the adventure begin.
And the adventure continues.
Honestly, why are we doing this?
I still think we should investigate the cave in.
Okay, so we're trying to find Nircyss.
Because there's 15 episodes left in the season.
And
all right, let's go.
They're going to help us take care of Zarvog.
All right. So we've got the bubbling black pit in front of us.
I know the storyline. So.
Yeah, you're on a ledge right now. Kind of 10 feet below you is this gurgling, tar, black pit. Off to one side, you can see there's kind of the ooze going off kind of up north, the other one going kind of south. And then also here's the map. This is kind of, so if you can tell, these are where the marks are. That's where the teeth are, the front entrance. This is the artifact room that you guys were in.
Point when you say this is the... squeak.
Here's the artifact room.
And is that where he put his beer down?
Yeah. You kind of put your beer down over here. You heard a clink over here.
Okay.
This is the room. There's a pit here. I'll have to draw in. The other alcove, the cave in.
Yeah. Okay.
And this is where you guys are now.
All right.
This feels like a dead end, honestly.
It kind of does. What does your father's journals say about bubbling black ooze?
I don't know. We could sit down for a couple hours and I can read through it if you'd like.
Oh, God, no.
Peleus.
I'm happy to read out loud.
What does your time magic say?
You know what?
About
Yes.
bubbling black
Time
ooze?
magic. Well, it looks like this bubbling stuff would probably hurt. I want to toss like a pebble into the ooze, see what it does.
Slowly sinks.
Does it look like it's being destroyed?
No. I mean, it takes a few seconds before it starts, going underneath, but it doesn't look like it's lost any hit points.
Is there anything around the cavern or the pit?
The perimeter.
Yeah, the perimeter of the pit.
Just the two, kind of cavern, where the ooze is going out of. They stand about, like 8 feet tall or 8 feet wide. The ooze kind of comes up only about 2 feet.
I want to look up.
Right, that's where the ooze is kind of dripping from.
Yeah. Is there anything interesting about the source?
Give me a perception check. Take a look at here. You got the light spell still going, I imagine.
Guidance. You can add a d4. Or move it down.
He doesn't even need it.
It's true. That would be 21.
21. Look at the top. There's a couple of stalactites that are holding, a thicker amount of ooze. And you can see a couple of them seem to kind of be moving at your guys' presence. Kind of these pseudo-pod-like things.
Right.
Kind of peering if there were eyes on it.
I immediately say, "Oi, gang, do you..." Okay, I don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. Do you guys...
Stop mimicking my accent. You've been doing that a lot lately.
He's like, I honestly have no idea where that... Oi!
Sorry, I've just been hanging out in Peleus Town for so long. But do you guys notice that those things have been kind
Could be more ropers. We maybe should.
If the other ones were old ropers, these are young ropers.
So I move to see if they follow along or something. You know, I
Yeah,
say, hey, folks, move with me.
You know, you're kind of keeping a beat on it.
Yeah.
And as you kind of move over to the side of the ledge, this kind of ooze pod just kind of looks towards you. It's not the rock that's moving; it's the ooze that's kind of coming out of it.
Kind of like Star Trek. The
Skin of Evil.
That came up and killed. What's her name? Tasha. Yeah. We don't want to mess with that, guys.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
Definitely kills characters that we don't want to
And
lose.
we saw that pebble sink slowly.
How about somebody hangs on to the end of my rope and I just lower them in?
No, but
I
do
could
you
fly
guys
and
see that this
check
thing
out.
is like moving with us? It's watching us. Does anybody else see that?
What's down these tunnels where the ooze go?
Are you asking me? Because this is my first time here.
Why don't you look then?
Well, why don't you look?
I want to.
I just
speak
did my
to
look,
the
and that's how I
ooze.
figured that out.
I want to say, can you understand me?
Are you just speaking in common?
No, he's not.
And what are you speaking in? Would be the next question.
Draconic.
I'm gonna try Draconic.
Okay. You speak in Draconic, asking them questions. They don't seem to change, other than just kind of, you know, these pods kind of keeping your gaze.
All right, let's try this. What about Abyssal?
Abyssal,
Speaking Abyssal.
same thing. No real response from these.
I tried Dwarvish.
Dwarvish,
I tried Common.
common. No, yeah, common. Oh, that's what you needed.
Can I make a nature check on these?
Yeah,
things?
go right ahead.
When you speak in Abyssal, Cinder lights up.
18.
18. You know that these are oozes. They can be found in subterranean caves. If they speak any language, most likely primordial.
That would make sense.
Do you?
Well,
do you,
then I
do you relay
use
that?
I relay that.
I use my languages ability on Draken's Toter.
You'll have to fill me in on that.
Yeah, what is that?
I have a ability that lets me speak languages
Are you just making
Awesome.
this up?
at will.
Yeah, sounds very made up.
This beat lets us do this.
No, it's 100% true. He has that power.
See,
All right.
You all doubted me.
Speak to it.
I speak it normally.
I've never used this, so why don't I use it to talk to some oozes today? All right, so
It's basically it's comprehend languages once per day for a 1 hour duration. Understand any language heard, any written language, as long as you're touching the surface of it.
So you can
you gotta touch the
understand it. Yeah,
surface.
tongues would be the spell to be able to speak it.
never mind.
speak
We'll
it, but
wait.
you
We'll
can
hang on.
understand it if you're
Well,
talking.
wait. So you did relay that to everyone, right?
Me?
No, I'm asking Dash.
I said I relayed it.
Okay.
I told you.
So I'll wait for the DMs to pay attention. And then
I think
I'll
we
say
yeah, I
just
don't
need to
like the
take a
whispering
rest
back
so that
there.
I can attune with my sword some more.
So
We'll just hang out and tune. Seems like we would have done that over the 2 months.
Cinder all of a sudden shoots out his hands out to the side in kind of a big dramatic fashion. Doesn't really care if you guys are still talking, but this is still happening.
Paying attention.
His mouth opens, his tongue comes out, it glows blue, and it starts to move. And it's almost as if you can see what you hear wiggle off of the tongue as it floats up.
Yeah.
And it's in primordial. It says, "What are you doing here?"
Okay. These words kind of like ebb and flow up to these things.
Yeah. So it takes a moment for
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
reach.
You see two of them kind of stuck to these stalactites. And, you know, they've been kind of looking at you, moving slowly, following you. And as they hear this, they kind of are taken aback, surprised, and then kind of give you that, you know, that dog head tilt.
The pug.
Yeah, just kind of
Pug look?
curious. And now they're kind of just kind of going down a little lower and just curious to as to what you're doing here.
Careful.
It doesn't look like they're being as cautious. But they don't say anything. It doesn't look like they have any ability to speak.
I don't want to spend the next 50 minutes killing oozes.
The Lord knows none of us do. My tongue moves and it lifts off the words, "We don't mean you any harm. We're here for the greater good."
You see them kind of recoil a bit and hug their stalactites a bit tighter.
And I back away, my mouth closed, my tongue dims, and I say, guys, what
Yeah,
do I do?
well,
What do I
yeah.
do?
Spit it out.
So I say what I told them. I said, we don't mean any harm, and we're here for the greater good, right?
Yeah.
First of all, is that true? I don't want to speak for everyone.
It's definitely true.
And then they recoiled when you said greater good.
Correct.
Can you ask them about Nircyss and whether or not they're here?
Yeah, you should have never
should
added an
should I
alignment
say
to it.
that we serve Nircyss, or should I say
Just ask about
that we're gonna?
You should have
have
just
to
told them
kill
we
Nircyss.
meant
speaking.
no harm.
Is Nircyss here? Kind of thing.
Okay, all right. And he
We seek
closes.
Nircyss.
Cinder closes his eyes, puts out his hands again, opens his mouth, tongue flows out, and lights back up and starts to move. And you see the words come off,
Can you show the way?
saying, "Is Nircyss here? We wish to see Nircyss."
You see one of them kind of come back down and do that same kind of curious tilt.
Durok, stab it now.
And you see a bit of the ooze just kind of fall off, drop down into the pool.
Was that it?
And that's about it.
You're
It's
wasting
still
your
looking
time.
curiously at you, has no way of responding to
Right.
you. Yeah.
I've seen mushrooms that do more thinking than these stupid things.
One last thing, and then we can go.
You're wasting your time.
Hey,
I have to agree with Durok. This feels like a giant waste of time.
all right.
I think this is really interesting, and you should talk to them.
So
and
do
find
I.
as
I've
much
never had this kind of
information as we can.
response to this. And he points to his tongue.
Oh,
Someone interested in it? Yeah.
Apparently, right? So
I think you're very interesting.
thank you.
Get your tongue away from me.
stop licking him.
And I say, can you show us the way to Nircyss? To the one that's remaining, I guess.
Okay. You see it kind of look around as best it can. And as it's turning its head kind of to the right, and then it whips it over to the left, a bit of ooze spits, and it hits one of the kind of channels of this ooze. The one that's going kind of south, this one here.
That's the way.
I didn't tell you that yet.
I mean, it spits.
Yeah, but I could have said, where do you like, what's the room that you go to the bathroom in?
Yeah, but Durok's also not a complete idiot.
You know what? That's what I said. I retcon this, and he runs straight into that channel, flies into a pile of poop. No. So I relay this to everybody, and I say, listen, thanks to my tongue that everybody gives me crap about, I think this is the way we need to go, according to that.
I can fly in there and scope it out before we commit to it. If you want.
It's either that or we go to the dead end that I wanted to explore 10 minutes ago.
Please, let's check this out, Ren.
All right, I'll fly up and go to that left entryway. Or kind
Oh, gotcha.
Whichever way the goo
Okay.
indicated.
So yeah, it's 8 foot across. You can fly above the ooze.
And Ren, while you're there, can you see if there's a way for us to easily traverse?
I will keep a close eye out.
Thank you, sir.
I just go ahead and use my arachnid boots to
We don't have those.
Boots are springy.
I'm so jumpy.
I put on my magic crown that I forgot about, and I fly across.
I kind of feel like I should give these boots to somebody else because I can just fly places.
You have arachnid boots?
No, he has the jumping.
Yeah, I got jumping boots.
Can I combine that with my ring of jumping?
Why would you?
I imagine does it
Selfish.
just apply the jump spell?
Just
The ring does.
stack?
That's
I
all
don't
the
know.
ring does.
I want to jump
No, I
higher.
think the boots might be their own separate thing, so they would stack.
Give them to me. I'd like to jump.
Yeah, it's
anyway,
okay, don't
I
need to
investigate the left hallway.
Okay, you go down the left hallway, and it goes
jump.
for
He leaves the boots.
about
We fight over it.
100 feet, I'd say. It kind of wraps around. Very aggressive in speech. It's kind of goes a little narrower, a little wider. You have to duck behind whatever you call those stalactites. But it opens up into a very dark chamber.
I have my glasses that I took from mirror guys.
Looking up, you see a faint bit of light above you. Looks like this large chasm has some sort of light above it. Looks like it's about 100 feet, and you step out into it, and it's a bit mushy. Or I guess you're not stepping; you're flying over stuff. So, the ground looks a bit coagulated.
Okay. Like moss or like
no
ooze,
like ooze and muscle. Yeah.
What does it look like where this light is coming from? Is it like sunlight or
no? It's like it's about 100 feet above you, and it's just a faint dim light, like a torch light or something. But it's kind of coming over the edge of whatever's above you.
I'll fly up there.
Okay.
We yell, Ren, do you see anything?
We'll just use the
I
time
do.
magic to get out of it if we need.
Okay.
It's a long pause. I don't like it.
I'm just very curious what's going on here.
Okay. Well, while he's exploring this area, can I talk to Duroc here for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you lower me down with your rope into the ooze, and then if anything bad happens, you pull me back up?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Make him do that.
But what if the ooze just kills you upon
Just
contact?
let him down. What's that?
What if the ooze is like poisonous on contact?
Well, we saw that rock go down, and it didn't lose any hit points.
You're not a rock, even though I say you're dumber than a box of rocks.
Well, I'm willing to take that risk. I've taken risks before. I'm sorry that you're not brave enough.
I'll lower you down.
You're not brave enough.
Lower you down.
So that seems about like 9 seconds to where I would get to the light.
That light, that's a ways away. You go about
100 feet, right?
100 feet, yeah.
I got 60 feet of movement. Okay.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
He's trying to interject so he can explore.
This is happening at the same time.
Gotcha. I mean, are you racing through, going as fast as you can? I'm imagining you're going about 60 feet around.
Yeah.
Going in between.
Yeah.
It takes,
I'm not moving double speed or anything.
Right. So yeah, are you lowering him down?
I don't think I've gotten quite there yet.
I want to.
will lower you down.
I want to follow Ren. I know this is the way we need to go.
All right, I'm getting out my rope. I'm recoiling it.
And
Go ahead.
assuming
we can cut here. I want to see.
wait,
maybe Ren
assuming
gets
we
back.
don't see any other way to move that direction, I'm gonna go the only way I know, which is in and through. And that seems like something that you would do, like
Trying to
tunnel
dig under
through.
it.
Yeah.
That seems like something you would do, Duroc. So, why are you
Like
going through
assuming
the
there's
black
no
bar?
ledges or anything that I can climb across and go. I'm gonna
Into the ooze, into this ooze pool.
yeah. I've
Like
had
you
worse.
just see the ooze pool and the two exits for it.
But like
you
you
got a
know
north
the
and
ooze
south one.
pool in Skin of Darkness,
Cinder doesn't know this.
Skin of Evil, or whatever it's called. It looks just like it's a pool. You're gonna go into the
That
ooze.
rock didn't lose any hit points. I'm
It's-
tired of sitting here.
It's close enough that you can reach a hand down into it.
Okay, fine. I'll do that first.
Okay.
I reach my left hand because I'm right-handed.
Gotcha. Good
In
choice.
case you lose your hand.
What is happening?
You reach your
It's
hand
a
down into
skeleton
the
hand.
ooze, and you pull it out, and the ooze is on there, and it slowly drips off. It's a tingling sensation.
I like
but
it.
no damage.
Okay.
Okay.
This feels good.
All right, Ren.
You fly up,
Icy hot.
and you've just got the
Put
dark
it
vision
on my
goggles,
back.
no light source.
Yeah.
Okay. You fly up, and the light source appears to be coming from these two doors, these two large doors with a relief.
Thaumaturgy.
Looks
I
very
open them.
similar to these doors here.
Those big doors?
Yeah, and you kind of look off to the side, and you see the same two caverns, and you're about here, facing those two large doors you saw in the large cavern before.
But I know they're not the same doors. Would I believe that they're the same doors?
Make a intelligence check.
Yeah, like my intelligence.
Let's see if you remember. Intelligence check.
Does it seem like I've went the same distance that it would be to
That would be hard to tell.
the front doors?
Is there like
If
survival?
that's what you're trying to do a survival check.
I mean, the DM wrote on the map where you are.
He did.
You are here.
The layout of this cavern you're in looks the same as before.
I get why he's asking though. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be lost.
Is it the same? It was 14.
14. Looks like the same doors.
I'll play back.
Okay.
Side of the door. Open the door for us.
Okay, hold on one sec.
And you find Cinder waiting around in the ooze, like, "Hey guys, come on in. It's great."
And besides the light that was above there, was there anything on the floor in that area?
The bottom of that pit.
Yeah.
Bottom of the pit had that oozy, fleshy stuff. Kind of as you're flying down about 30 feet in front of you, you do see kind of in the center of the room is this large iron chain that's just kind of coiled on the bottom, sitting on it. As you kind of follow the chain from where it's, kind of is cemented into the bottom to where it is, I need you to make a saving throw. There it is. Constitution saving throw.
That's going to be 10.
10. That's going to be a fail. Hold on one sec. You feel this, like a sense of vertigo as you fly down. The floor in front of you appears as if it's almost above you, and your whole kind of sphere around you just kind of warps and bends. Because of this, you feel weaker. No damage, but let me see. Roll a D100 for me.
That's worse. I think that's worse.
D100.
Just give him the damage, DM.
55.
55?
Oh, you're gone, dude.
You're dead, bro.
Toast.
Why isn't Ren coming back, guys?
It's still only been
that would
20
be
His
Alright,
float
as-
just floats down.
As
It floats along the ooze back to us.
Yeah.
as
upstream.
the kind of the reality warps around you, your arms begin to kind of change. They elongate, and your fingers at the end all kind of form into these three things, these three tendrils at the end.
You're a
They just
Simpson.
kind of come together. Your arms now have a reach of an extra 5 feet, but they are tentacles with 3 fingers on the end of them.
Just like an ape dragon.
You also have to take 1d4 off of all your attack rolls and skill checks. Attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
You also suffer a point of exhaustion.
No.
At this point, I think we should roll initiative because you're going to be having to roll saving throws on every initiative count.
I'm flying back.
Yep.
Where were you just now?
He's on his way back to us.
No, but how did that happen?
I was flying over the ooze pit and following a chain that was in the middle of it. I got a 20 on my initiative.
20 on the initiative. And from everyone else, just so I can have it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
I'm guessing we don't have that D4 anymore.
No, huh?
13.
16.
16.
That would be a big fat whopping 11.
11. Hey, you all beat the
Birthday
one that I rolled
crits.
for.
Birthday crits. Birthday crit fails.
Wait, let me re-roll. That was the wrong dice. That wasn't the D20.
Was it not a D20?
28.
No, wait.
No, it's not.
30.
That's a D100.
Get out of here. Bye.
Bye.
Milo's always the most affected by things.
He takes
always
it very hard.
always makes me laugh. Even when it's someone else doing it to him, I'm like,
That's because he's the newest adventurer among us.
Do
I don't know
you
if that
make any
matters.
audible sound when this happens to your arms?
Yeah, I would be like, no.
Love it. Okay,
pretty accurate.
Everyone hears
Do we hear
a
that?
kind of echo.
Oh no.
Ren's in trouble. We all look at each other.
Yeah, you'll.
Durok, you're up first if you'd like to do anything. You're kind of standing on the edge of this ooze pit.
Do you jump in with me?
The problem is I feel like if he's able, he's gonna fly back, but I guess it's only 6 seconds.
We don't know what's going on.
I have
And
my
yeah,
sword.
if you pass your turn, it's 6 seconds. That'll pass.
I have sword and shield out, and I pass.
Okay.
But I like to think that I go basically to the edge of like the tunnel, like where the tunnel would
Sure,
begin.
sure, yeah.
Just kind of like looking in, ready for.
Still standing kind of on the ledge out of the ooze.
Yes.
Yeah. And the ooze, if anyone gets into it, it will be difficult terrain moving through it. Peleus.
I'm gonna stand at the edge right before the ooze pit, and I'm just gonna ready in action if I see an enemy
Okay.
or someone I think is hostile.
Sure.
Yep.
Cinder?
I say, have none of you been in an adventure before? And I say, Durok, tie that effing rope around me. Do you do it?
Yeah, on his turn, he can.
Okay, well, I jump off. I don't care. I jump off and I start wading my through the difficult terrain to get to the sound of Ren in trouble.
Okay. Until you use your full movement to kind of go.
Yes.
And 30 feet?
And yeah.
Okay.
And I have my whip out.
I like how he's criticizing us for our heroic.
I'm not. I asked you to put the rope around me before and you made fun of me for it.
Enough for you to outrun my rope. So
I know. I'm hoping that your rope will save me.
And I can move 120 feet per turn.
We hope.
Ideally.
Meta game, we hope.
Ren.
I'm going to start flying back towards my friends.
Okay.
I do it.
Yeah. You go into the hole.
Yeah.
You fly 60 feet in, get you about halfway in.
And I'll turn my action into movement.
All right. And you get almost there when you run into Cinder. Cinder, flying through the air above the ooze, is Ren with two very long tentacled arms flailing about.
I was really hoping that was part of my imagination.
I yell out, "Dear God," and I start running back to Rhett.
Milo, Ren, make another Constitution saving throw. 7. You now take a D6 off of all your things, and you suffer another point of exhaustion.
That's really bad.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the exhaustion table.
Can I jump up
It should be on here somewhere.
and grab him, or is he too high up for me to do that?
On your turn, you would be able to.
Okay. So we'll just wait for these guys to hold their action again.
Your speed is halved, and you also take disadvantage on ability checks. That turn. Durok. You see a tentacled Ren kind of fly in, looking a bit frazzled and panicked.
What is it, Ren? What's wrong?
My freaking arms are freaking tentacles.
I don't know. I'm not wanting to go back there.
Bring him over here. Lay him down on the stones.
I'll cut him off real quick.
Ren, you've got something on your arms.
It's the most oblivious person ever.
Yeah. Sure.
What?
Okay.
You're like, yeah, sure, cut my arms off. I don't care at this point.
All right. Durok thinks that it's just like something on your arms, though.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
This is very reminiscent of my birthday.
All right. I do it.
You're attacking his arms.
I guess.
Wait, has he gotten all the way over to them?
Yeah,
like
he's
past
in the
me?
ooze pit. Yeah. Yeah, with 120 or the 120
Well,
feet,
that's
he's
not
in there.
fair.
He just
You
kind
sure
of
it's
flies
not
back
just-
past you
could
in a
tell me
panic.
it's your arms.
Brett, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, in my mind, Ren is thinking there's something going on with my body, and things are changing, and I don't want them to be changing. I feel weak, and anything to stop this from happening is a good thing. And I see my trusted friend saying, "Hey, let's cut your arms off."
I've never felt this.
Duroc, it's your turn.
Cut his arms off, man.
What you said.
Yeah.
You got 2 attacks. I mean,
You can take him
For each arm.
Yeah, but I could use a sweeping attack to
and
do
you
that.
have advantage because I'm letting you do it.
That doesn't feel right. You're going to be armless.
And I already have 2 points of exhaustion.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you don't want to get 6 points.
So, okay. Oh, this is moving too quick.
What do you do? Is
Ren.
it too fast? Can you not make a decision? Is it?
I want to grab his arms. I want to try and I think it's a monster on his arms or something. I want to try and pull pull it off essentially.
Give me a strength check.
All right.
Like his arms out of his sockets.
Oh, not the best. 13.
I'm definitely letting him do this.
What was that?
13.
13? Okay. And what's your strength modifier?
5.
5. You pull on these things. I mean, they feel like they're part of him. You deal 6 damage to him because of that, but they're not coming off. I mean, as much as an arm wouldn't come off.
Ren, tell me, did you see what got on you?
There was some kind of large chain, and I just kept on flying. There's another pit down the way. I flew up, and it seems to go back to the front entrance.
Peleus, get over here. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Oh, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I've seen lots of stuff.
Peleus, it's your, it's.
I'm
You're up in
going
the
to
initiative.
do a. You know what this feels like? This feels like Arcana. I'm going to do an Arcana check on his arms. See if I can sense what could have caused this.
Okay.
18.
18. It's tough to say what would have caused this. I would say probably what you would associate with this is with mistakes with time travel, with warping of realities. Things that happen on the limits of magical knowledge when wizards and things kind of go beyond that.
Right.
They can sometimes have unforeseen consequences, like flesh being changed into something else.
An edge case.
Yeah, look, here's what's happening. Because of the whole time travel bit, right? Sometimes our bodies get morphed because of unintended consequences from our fiddling with time and whatnot. And, no, this is just your reality now.
But is he going to get overcome with exhaustion and die?
Oh, yeah, no, possibly, yeah. I don't know how to fix this. I'm a wizard, but not God, right?
And you would imagine that a deity of some sort may be able to fix this, some sort of healing magic.
Oh, hey,
not that you know how to do, but
speaking of a god, won't you pray to that one? Why don't you pray to Ulagon? See if he's got something for you.
I like the idea that it makes sense in Peleus' head. He's like, just ask Ulagon for help. He'll help you again. But he's just like, pray to your God.
You know what? Make peace with your God. Say your thank yous and your goodbyes. This is going to get worse, bud.
all right, Cinder, would you like to do anything?
Have I reached wherever they are?
Yeah, you're about 20 feet away,
Okay.
so your movement gets you back to him.
I yell, no. Like,
So happy.
Just weakly. No, don't.
Don't.
Not like this.
Commit to the role, man.
well, I don't want to yell into the microphone, but
Back off of
he
it.
he would, in a panic state, would yell no, and then as soon as he got close enough, he would just and spit in a glowing blue loogie would land on one of his arms, hopefully. And I'm trying to cast Hellish Rebuke because that's the only thing I can think of.
Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
It's a reaction to an attack.
Like as a character, or I mean, as a player, I know that that's likely not. Mm-hmm. But
I mean, you can expend the magic of Hellish Rebuke,
and it's a cantrip for Cinders, so it's like I'm just going through my catalog of what I think might help in this situation.
Gotcha. Yeah, flames kind of bathe the arms a bit. Doesn't deal damage to it, but the tendril arms almost kind of wince under their own volition.
Okay. And I guess after that, I'm just making my way to be at the side.
Okay.
I'm not. Okay. That's all I can. Really
out of the
think
ooze, in the ooze.
I'm climbing out of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ren.
Do something, Ren. I can't lose you, Ren. Not like this.
Radio gold.
All right. Another expensive spell.
You can rest later.
I'm hearing what
By the nice ooze.
Peleus has to say. I'm going to cast divination to ask my god to please help and protect me. No, I haven't been the best follower.
It's literally, he's just asking.
And ask one question is what it says.
Heal me? Question mark?
This is the perfect moment for Ulagan to
gotcha.
allow Ren back into his good
So
graces.
what are you asking?
Please help and protect me from this blight that has taken me.
So the way divination reads, it's you ask a question.
Okay, how can I protect myself?
How you practice? Okay. You do the Ulagan voice. I don't do the Ulagan voice.
Right.
There's two ways to do it: heal or greater restoration.
Okay. Oh, Ren. So good to hear from you again. What a wonderful time. Here's the deal, big guy. You gotta heal or do some greater restoration. There's two ways. Can you do either of those?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, off you go.
Would Ulagan allow me to heal myself?
What do you mean?
Because he thinks Ulagan's mad at him from last time.
Like out of like game mechanics. Cast
power.
a 4th level spell to commune with Ulagan.
On your next turn, you can.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So you can make another saving throw.
Yeah, that's another 7.
7. So it's a D8 minus on all yours. If you let the rounds just pass, if anyone wants to do anything else, you guys can. Otherwise, I'll go up
Do
to
you tell
Ren's
us
turn.
what you heard from your god?
Oh, absolutely.
I've got this potion of healing. Would that help?
He didn't say that would help.
Well, he said healing or in greater restoration.
But probably a magic one.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Not this sticky red jello blob.
All right.
All right, you won't get that in case you're hurt later.
I am logging
Keep
that
this
one
to
in the
my
memory
system.
banks.
Ren, what can I do on my turn? All right.
You got any paladin magic in you?
I'm
Only
better than a
Yelmhorn was
paladin.
here.
I'm an atheist.
So otherwise, it
a
comes back to your
general.
turn, Ren.
I help him up, and I, assuming that we're all kind of at an impasse, and I help him walk along wherever we're going.
And I'll cast Cure Wounds on my turn.
Cure wounds?
Yeah.
He thinks
Okay.
he should cast Restoration. That was the face of the DM that thinks he should cast Restoration.
Well, he said either one.
Greater restoration or heal.
What's the difference? I don't have the heal.
Then you probably can't cast heal.
Okay. I can't cast Greater Restoration either because I already burned my 5th level spell slot.
Is there any way that we can pool as a team to get you your spell slot?
Can we spend ret points.
You have one, don't you? Oh wait, that was on mine.
Oh.
That was my campaign.
Oh yeah. Dang it.
Bucky has a ret point. Do
Some
ret
more
points
substitute
transfer across universes?
Just now, Bucky kicks in the door and he's
Well, it's
like,
the same world.
Yeah, it is the same world.
Oh yeah, I cast Cure Wounds.
I guess we sit here and
Cure
watch Ren
wounds,
die.
you-
And I
You
heal
do-
myself
you do that
for
2d4
7
plus-
points, so I'm back up to 66 at least.
And at the end of your turn,
Con save.
con save.
Can I lend the help function?
Yeah, on your turn you can.
That's 6.
6. These
Are you
real
rolling
low.
a 20?
Yeah, I rolled.
But he's also-
5s and 4s.
But he's also like minus now, isn't he?
Yeah, minus a d8.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's probably
that's
lower
right.
than that then.
Is it saving throws? It may not be saving throws.
It's only 6.
Guys,
Yeah, no, it's not saving throws.
we're
Sorry.
watching our friend waste away.
And yeah, as you see each time, he's just looking more and more exhausted and tired, and these arms just start becoming more and more part of him.
You know what? Durak cut him off.
Deep within the cave, kind of where he's from, you just hear this low rumble.
You guys hear that? Right.
Yeah, I'll hear it.
Sounds like something that needs its butt whooped.
Ren, are you going to be okay?
We can't leave him here.
I'm not going to. If I carry you, will you be okay?
I'll
Will
do
you
whatever I can.
survive?
He's
I'll do whatever
going
I
to
can.
die. He has 3 levels of exhaustion.
So let me hear this.
if you have
from you,
6
Durak.
levels of
Me too.
exhaustion,
You say he's going to die.
The third level of
but
exhaustion gives you disadvantage on saving throws
Do we leave him here or do we take him with us?
and
Durak?
attack rolls.
yeah, we got to take him with us, obviously, but we have to do something now.
I don't think we can.
We have nothing. We should have been better prepared as an adventuring party.
You can blame Merrick.
I feel like two months was enough, but
Oh yeah, I pat myself and I find my glasses that are supposed to be my speaking stone,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and I say, "Merrick, are you there?"
Static.
And I shake him. I say, "Merrick, Merrick, are you there?"
No response.
I throw my glasses on the ground. I step on them and I say, "AT&T."
There goes all of our sponsorships.
I've used AT&T for almost 15 years and have never once had a problem. Hi, I'm Bentley Michaels at BentleyMichaels.com, professional voiceover actor.
AT&T, you're looking? Where?
I've already done a commercial for you.
ATT stands for all talk
Stop.
and tumble. All talk
No.
and tumble.
Okay.
All right.
So, Ren,
You're
Can I
making saves. If anyone else...
can I carry you?
Can I
mean,
want
he
to
can fly.
drag the blade of my sword across his arm and see if it hurts Ren.
I just want to preserve his health.
I'm gonna burn my last level 4 spell slot to
Save
cast divination to talk to Ulagon.
So you ask him about a course of action that'll happen in the next 7 days.
don't do that because that's stupid.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking through my spell book.
We all take a long rest right here.
Spells are only useful when somebody's fighting us.
I noticed I'm not really helpful in the healing
Guys,
department.
we have to go. Let's bring Ren with us. I will carry him.
okay, grab him. Let's go. Peleus, think of an option. I'll kill whatever's in our way.
I'm gonna.
What direction are you guys going?
All right, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on myself. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Third level spell or lower ends. Otherwise, it makes a fourth level or higher. Makes a DC 10 plus my spell level.
Which is
14.
Okay. Roll me a check.
What do you? What kind of check?
So the ability check. So for the spell. And it'd be disadvantage minus a d8.
The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Right.
so. What?
I think
why
you
is
need
you
to roll
not?
it.
Why are you not?
Is that what
rolling
you're
it?
saying, Mila?
No. So the DC is set by the spell you're trying to extinguish.
Yeah.
You make an ability check.
Oh,
So whatever your ability check plus proficiency is,
And then -8.
minus a D8, and it's a disadvantage.
Is there any way that I can lend the help?
Yeah, you can give him the help action, so he just rolls a straight roll.
Okay. I kneel by him and I open my mouth and my tongue starts doing whatever it does. And
All right,
I,
you guys
So I
and I
create
lend
your
him the
own
help
little
action.
ritual.
I rolled 2 6s and a -1 for my D8.
Can I roll for him instead?
I mean,
It's a sad day when
yeah, these are real low rolls.
Is there any chance that I can possibly go into my book and meditate for a moment and swap out a spell?
The one that you don't have prepared already?
Yes.
Sure, but there'll be a check involved. So give me just a straight intelligence roll.
Okay.
Come on, dummy. Let's do this.
So that's gonna be 22.
22?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can. So you take one spell you already have prepared. That's one's no longer prepared, and you can prepare a new one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it does burn one level 1 spell slot.
That's what I have to burn.
No, it just as a cost to this, it just burns
Okay.
one of those.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
So
the
then
strain of doing this.
as a Hail Mary, here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to cast Teleportation Circle
Fireball.
and teleport you back to my homeland, and then they can heal you.
Holy shit. Okay.
I'm gonna save you, buddy. Vroom.
Just trust me.
It's all I have. Get
I
inside.
got a question about teleportation. Have you guys used this and it been an action of instantaneous? Usually it takes 10 minutes.
I'm willing to wait.
If it's been grandfathered
I have
that it takes
asked about it before because I have contemplated using it before. And
Didn't you do it to get your arm out of that wall or something?
oh, that's right.
You
someone
transported
else.
someone to a different dimension and then brought them back.
That was banishment,
Oh.
but I have asked about transportation circles, and I asked you specifically, would there be other ones I would know of? And you said yes, your
Yeah.
hometown, your home world,
Yep.
where the Ian Earths are.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
Okay.
So as
Yeah,
far as
we'll-
instantaneous,
So, yeah.
Who knows the elven?
Teleportation circle activates. Anyone that steps in it within the next 6 seconds will.
Duroc?
Are we all going? We can't leave little Ren behind.
We have a job to do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I'll
here
wait
for the
here just
job.
in case they don't come back. and
well,
I'll
if
finish
you
the job
heal
by myself.
up, you can teleport back to this circle.
The circle's not permanent, the one that you cast.
Yeah.
To make it permanent, you have to cast it for a year and a day.
Oh,
This
How
every
long
day.
will it last?
It lasts for a round, and then
Yeah, 6
Out.
seconds.
permanent circles are
well,
they-
the elves
they-
can teleport him back.
So if the
got
elves are
lots
high
of
enough level,
magic.
they may have the spell
they're like
teleport, which
Peleus,
could get him
though?
back here.
They're more strong than Peleus. He's sending him to his mom. She said she'd help us.
Yeah,
they have
if
wizards
they're
I look at
pretty
Peleus
high
and I
level,
say-
way above you,
I'm
they've
looking
got
at
the
Peleus,
capabilities.
and I'm saying do
Yeah,
it.
his mom runs the
All
entire
right.
Okay, Ren says
elven
do it.
country.
I cast the teleportation circle, and we roll Ren's
she brought
limp
her.
body to it.
And tentacles.
You're
Oh,
strong.
Okay.
It's 3 levels of exhaustion. It's close.
Lord.
All right, I do it. And
Ren, you go in.
Yeah, absolutely. I roll in with my tentacle arms.
All right.
You just teleport there. Help me!
Dear God, where did you come
I'd
from?
like to imagine too that your aim wasn't perfect, so he ends up in like an elvish bathroom, like in a stall, just
Oh,
like
it'll go right. It'll go to the circle.
It'll go to the official circle within my mom's like official court.
Okay.
So he'll have help
and
immediately.
I feel like one of the tentacles touched me on the way out, and I'm like, oh God,
And I rolled a 19 for your mom, and
your mom.
thanks, mom.
So she's good.
I rolled a 19 for your mom.
Well, I'm going to say that once she gets there, since she's the one that invoked you on this mission in the first place, and she knows who Ren is, if he shows up looking like this with a 19, your mom, and he's like, help me,
knows
and
just
Peleus
what to
sent
do.
me, and then they can figure it out.
That's awesome.
Yes.
But I'm going to say that Ren's gone for, like, if there's a couple rounds, he's going to be gone for a couple rounds.
Okay.
yeah, we're just waiting. We're
Yeah.
just like, so
Did that?
You guys want to swim,
I mean, it'll
swim
take,
in the goo with me?
it'll take a little bit if you guys want to try
Do
and
you
take
guys
a short rest.
Want to take a short rest? Maybe get some spells
I
back?
gotta go to the
haven't used
bathroom.
it
It's
yet.
cool.
You know, we teleported Ren across the continent.
I mean, I haven't used anything yet, so I'm gonna go explore
Well,
the
I
Rumble
took
on my
19 hits or 19 points of damage. So
own. God, you guys are wimps.
Oh man, that was looking so dire.
I saved your ass by putting a sword through an eye of a monster, buddy.
God, he's
Yes.
not even stopping about that. I was busy doing the Relsa Rin.
I don't think he's ever gonna
You
let
mean-
that go.
The Oingo Boingo, or
No, you can't even remember your own stupid name.
Yeah, we'll take a short rest then. The three of us are gonna chill here on this little rock.
Sounds
Maybe
good.
just think about how we almost just lost someone.
We all just
to-
we're all just shocked into silence for the first time.
We're just sitting here just
the
rocking
first 30
back and
minutes.
forth.
We're like,
Not
we're
a
not as
word
good
is
at
spoken.
adventuring as we thought we were. Like, what are we doing?
After about 30 minutes, one of these kind of black slimes just kind of moves past you from above. Kind of gives you a look, looks up to the ones above you, goes up to the ledge, and you see from inside of it this chunk of something just moves forward, splashes into the pool, and the pool just takes it in.
and I look at you two and I say, "Don't worry, guys, I got this." And then my mouth opens. I put my hands up. And my tongue starts going,
God.
and the words lift off my tongue, and it says, "What was that?"
This new slime kind of looks at you, amazed that you're speaking to it in a language that it understands.
And I put my hands out. I'm like, "Chill, it's cool."
It kind of slinks away, and it doesn't want to be touched. Like where you try and put hands, a cavity forms, another cavity forms, and it just ekes closer to the wall and starts kind of climbing up it until it finds its home and on
these-
one of the stalactites.
They're worthless.
Are these your people, Cinder?
But it looks like a
No.
chunk of meat.
They look
put in
much like I thought your family would, if I'm being honest.
Just slime beasts.
I thought we had something going
You're talking to weird slimes, and
because
you're being
nobody
weird.
else is doing anything productive.
I'm defending you right now in case somebody comes and attacks you from behind.
Keep it up.
Yeah,
Let me try to figure
hasn't
something
happened yet.
out. So there's a piece of meat in this ooze. Did you know that?
No, that's
You didn't know
not
that.
The DM said
Yeah.
he didn't say a piece of meat.
He mentioned,
It's a piece
yeah,
of
he
meat,
did.
yeah.
He mentioned chunks
Some
earlier.
sort of chunk of
Keep guarding my
flesh.
ass.
Yeah, he said a
I'm
chunk
gonna-
of flesh.
I'm gonna figure some stuff out.
That's
okay?
different than meat. I was being literal.
If
Did
anyone's making give me a perception check if anyone is keeping watch kind of while you're doing a short rest.
well, is talking to the ooze.
That might interrupt any sort of, watching you might be doing.
I'm not gonna roll 'cause
24.
I'm assuming
24.
I'm communing.
Natural one.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Well, I'm
both sides of the coin there.
I'm thinking about the teleportation circle thing.
How cool that was.
We really don't know.
He's just like, oh God, what if my math was off?
Just like thinking about him, and like, oh man, I really hope I didn't teleport him to the ocean.
I hope my mom
right
rolled a
runes,
19.
right?
Are those runes correct?
That wasn't the ward.
So
I start doing the backhand.
this is a hard dungeon.
I'll say we lost
Yeah.
one person.
Well,
Yeah, we're already down a player.
for now.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
But remember what happened to Yamhorn?
No, I don't.
We got a new one pretty quick.
That's right. And from out of the ooze steps a skeleton that's excited to join your party.
Cinder kicks it back in quickly.
Convenient.
He says, "No, I love you forever."
Didn't even see it. You guys didn't even see it.
And with all of that raucous hilarity, that's where we leave it for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us around our proverbial podcast table. To my right, I have
Caleb is Cinder Darkloft.
Dash is Peleus.
Red is Duroc.
And Ren is just gone.
in another dimension.
Yeah.
Another dimension.
Alex has the one who sent him there.
Ooh, grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.